Hello, my fellow Scorpios. I hope you all had a happy 4th of July and a safe one. I do want you to know before I start your reading that I do have a way that you can donate to Bonadea Healing Arts for the readings that's provided here for you. The donation button is in the comment section below. You are not required to donate. It is there should you feel called to do so, and believe me, I appreciate your support whether you donate or not. But that is an option that is available to you, and so I did want to point that out for you. And so I'm going to jump right into our reading, and I'm going to say our because, like I said, I am also a Scorpio. And so first card is Two of Spring, and the Two of Spring is all about things coming together, right? For you guys, for us, right? Like as Scorpios, things are going great. Everything's looking up. We've put in some hard work. Things are finally starting to really connect and work out exactly how we want them to work out, right? So go us. For obstacles for the week, we did get the Four of Autumn, and that's about learn how to spend your money. And as a Scorpio, I'll tell you, sometimes it's a little hard to make that balance between, saving money and spending money. And for me, anyway, it is. And so it's something that we really are going to have to be cautious of this week. Scorpios is our finances. Really keep an eye on keeping that balance really, really good. And then for your advice from the universe, you got the Ten of Summer, which is all about family, right? It's all about, really having that really good emotional family life. And that's so important to Scorpios, right? Having an emotionally stable and having people around you can trust, because, Scorpios, you don't trust anybody. So if you do trust somebody, it's a big deal. And it's very important. And this is what this card says, that this is kind of what the energy that's going to be around you is really people you could trust, really having good emotional family connections and friend connections. And so, that's really important for us to remember this week as we go through. And so, and right along with it, you got the Family Harmony card from Healing with the Fairies. Every person in your life is affected by your beliefs and expectations, including your family members. By drawing this card, you are counseled to hold positive and loving thoughts about anyone who seems to have irritated or hurt you. The more loving energy you send to each person, the more love will be redirected back to you. Right? We get back what we put out. Have patience. You're beginning to feel a great healing occurring in your family relationships. The fairies ask you to think of 3 reasons why you're grateful for each member of your family. If one person seems particularly frustrate you, think of 5 reasons why that person is worthy of love. Send blessings and prayers to that person, and your relationship will show immediate signs of improvement. And Scorpios, I know we can hold a grudge forever, can't we? Yes, absolutely we can. I can hold a grudge forever. And not just because I'm a Scorpio, but I'm also Italian. So, hey, there you go. And we all know Italians can hold grudges too, right? But that being said, so you do have that emotional stability in your family, but also make sure that you're keeping those lines of healing and communication and love open. And if you're struggling with a family member right now, send them extra love, because that's how you keep those families happy and healthy and growing and having that really fulfilling life with your family. Sorry, I got out of place here. So for a chakra card, you got an Earth Star chakra card called Soul Memory. Find the balance and beauty in being present while drinking from the wisdom of the past. There is gold to be mined from what no longer is precious. Let me retry that again. Find the balance and beauty in being present while drinking from the wisdom of the past. There is gold to be mined from what no longer is, and precious nuggets to be tilled from what is hidden. Sojourn in the deep. Travel for a while back in time to receive the lessons still active for you. The greatest gifts await you when you give yourself permission to go back and within to retrieve them. You cannot live in your memory, but it is good and advised to visit them. And a crystal for that is black kyanite, and the herb is myrrh resin. And I really think that soul memories, because isn't that really, familial ties, right? Familial ties is also tied to soul memories because, depending on what your spiritual beliefs are, many people believe that we reincarnate together. And so the people, especially our immediate families, we have probably incarnated, I cannot talk today, on this earth many times together in the past, as family in the past. But also in our relationships now, like the ones we have in the here and now on this planet at this time. What can we learn? And especially, and family is really highlighted for you guys, Scorpios. And so what can you learn from your past family relationships, and how can you use that in the present, right? So, not that you can live in those bad memories, but what can you learn from them? Think back and see if there's some nuggets, especially if there's a family member that you're still struggling with. Maybe there's some nuggets of something in the past of your relationship that can be brought forward for healing, right? Then you got a throat chakra card, higher consciousness. And at a given moment, the consciousness of your highest self is available to you and speaks through you. When presented with an opportunity to express your thoughts, ask yourself this question: what would my higher self say? Give it a voice and let it make its divine presence known using yours. Your highest self is the lightest, easiest, most fluid form of your true nature. Be intentional about cultivating your relationship with this essence. And the crystal for that is celestite, and the herb is lemongrass. So again, and I think this goes back to that one familial relationship that still has some issues to resolve. And so, check in with your higher self. So if you're wanting to heal it, you go back, you look at the dynamics of the relationship and what kind of things can you learn from past behavior in that relationship. And then also check in with your higher self. What can I say at this point in time? What steps can I take at this point in time to bring healing and love into that relationship, right? I think that's important. So for an intention, wealth of beauty is the first one you got. I enjoy beauty within and without. I see myself as beautiful, and I view the world around me as a mirror of my own divine beauty. I appreciate the beauty around me and seek to create new beauty with every thought and expression. Mukite jasper is the stone, and Rosa damascena is the essential oil. And because we're all feeling good about how things are going and we're feeling loved in our relationships and emotionally held, that in and of itself for a Scorpio is a beautiful thing, right? And so you can always say, you know what, it's always a good to set the intention. I'm going to enjoy this beauty, and I'm going to not only within this relationship, but within myself in this moment in time. Because if my familial relationships are amazing, then I'm amazing. And if I'm bringing things up and healing them and writing a relationship, that in and of itself is beautiful. And I can appreciate that self in me, you know, nothing wrong with that. All right, healed lineage goes back to that past, right? My ancestors, past, present, and future, are invited to move into the healed space now as I unlock the keys to karmic patterns and recode my lineage for peace. As my ancestors heal, all generations backward and forward find their way to the light. And the stone for that is dioptase, and the essential oil is bay laurel. And you know, how beautiful is that for an intention, especially in this place where you're coming into this really lovely time. You're really in this beautiful, beautiful time of having this really great emotional stability of family, and you're going back and you're digging and you're looking for those things that still need to be healed. And you know, think about the lineage of your family and what in them needed healed. Can you help them find healing, even if they're not on this earth anymore? Can you help heal that wound that's been passed down through the generations? Because you know, wounded people wound people. And so bringing that healing in, you know, for generations forward and back, it's a beautiful thing. Right, there's beauty too, right? So that would be a great intention to set for this week. Healing those energies. And trust that life wants what's best for you. Pay attention to how your life is unfolding. Notice how life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. Because life loves you, and so do I, Scorpios. And so that's all I have for you this week. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you soon.